All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. We're getting set for the second game of our doubleheader for you tonight. It'll be the Cleveland, make that a triple header, be the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cleveland comes in at 6-4. The Steelers are 2-8. When we look at the standings in the AFC Central right now, Indianapolis leads with a 6-3 record, a half game better than the Browns at 6-4. The Browns can take over the lead in the AFC Central with a win today. Pittsburgh at 2-8. They are in last place in the AFC Central. If Pittsburgh were to lose today, they are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. So Pittsburgh trying to win to keep their playoff hopes mathematically alive. Evil Dead is taking the Browns in this one. Evil Dead is now 96-61. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to the Steel City of Pittsburgh. Browns and Steelers here, Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Acrisure Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's the Browns and the Steelers. Welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports on a sunny afternoon in Pittsburgh here in Week 11. The Browns at 6-4, the Steelers at 2-8. If the Steelers lose, they are out of the playoffs. Browns trying to take over first in the AFC Central. There's the kick. Steelers get the ball first from the 4-yard line. Cody rushing over the 20, 25, and rushing out to the 28-yard line. And that's where Pittsburgh will have it, 1st and 10. Steelers are led by their starting quarterback, Tony McAvenue, in his 4th year out of Washington State. Been a rough year for the Steelers, who made the AFC Championship last season, but 2-8 through the first 10 games. Trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. If they lose a game today, they are out. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh at their own 28-yard line. 4 wide. McAvenue under center.
Let's go. 3-19.
McAvenue to Marshall, and Mike Marshall up the middle, and Marshall a big gain out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 19 yards for Mike Marshall, the 5th year back out of California, Berkeley. First down, Steelers. Boy, that was a massive hole opened up. Tackle made by number 28. That's David Williamson, the 7th year safety out of Georgia Tech. 1st and 10, Pittsburgh. These two teams played opening day in Cleveland. It was a field goal fest. McAvenue, 1st and 10. McAvenue throws near side. Throws it away. These two teams played in the first week of the season, and Cleveland won that game 9-6. Here's the Steeler offense. Griffin, Santiago, Ben, Washington, and Coleman up front. And then it's Shanklin rushing, Marshall, Roper, and Terrell. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Steelers come out. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue to Marshall. And Marshall tries to get outside. A flag is down. Gets out to about the 48-yard line. And this may be on the Steelers. It's going to be a holding on Santiago. Oh, block in the back. either way. Spencer Santiago, the left guard.
Still second down.
That'll back it up. And that'll make it 2nd and 18 back at the 39-yard line. The Browns are 6-4, a half game behind the Colts, who are 6-3. The Colts have had a bye, the Browns have not. 4 wide. McAvenue under center. McAvenue to Marshall. Tries to get outside, and he gets wrapped up at the 38. Let's take a look at the Browns defense. They play a 4-3. Cash, Harris, Alvarez, and Weston up front. Linebackers Jordan Wright and Randolph. And the secondary, Grady, Sullivan, Williamson, and Gibson. A loss of a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd and 19 for the Steelers now at their own 38-yard line. Steelers going in the wrong direction. They have been all season. On 3rd and 19, McAvenue in the shotgun.
Here we go. 3-19.
McAvenue looking, throws deep, and incomplete. Looking for Ron Shanklin. The ball was tipped away by Raphael Bell, the third-year defensive back out of Vanderbilt. And that'll bring up 4th and 19. If you're just joining us, I had an excellent birthday. Viking Skywalker is with us. On 4th and 19, the punt's away into the end zone, touchback. So Viking Skywalker has joined us. This is our second game, Viking. New Orleans beat Arizona 20-3 in our first game. This is our second. Evil Dead's taking the Browns. The starting quarterback is Garrett Green, the second-year quarterback out of West Virginia. Hold on. Is Viking Skywalker going to make a pick? We'll find out. What do you want me to say, Misty? Yeah, Misty threw me a party yesterday for my birthday. It was a good time. Good time was had by all. And I thank her greatly. 1st and 10, Cleveland from the 20-yard line. All right, Vikings taking the Browns also. Misty is also. Well, you want the Steelers? All right. Green hands off to Marion Tubbs. And Tubbs out to the 23-yard line. Let's take a look at the Cleveland offense. Up front, Holmes, Dixon, Manning, Riley, and Bivens. And then it's Walker, Jackson, Tubbs, Spencer, and Dyer. Evil Dead and Viking Skywalker both taking the Browns in this one. Viking Skywalker is 34-29 on the season. He's 5 games up. 4 wide for the Browns, 3 to the far side. Green in the shotgun. Green to Tubbs, and Marion Tubbs to the 25, a gain of 2. Let's take a look at the Steelers' defense. They play a 3-4. Verbal, Thomas, and Valentine up front. Linebackers, Brand, Burns, Whiteside, and McFarland. And the secondary, Craven, Bates, DeRise, and Aaron. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 25-yard line. Somebody called Gracie and asked her out. It was a wrong number. I can't make that up. 3rd and 5 from the 25-yard line. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws deep. Caught by Spencer. And Corey Spencer out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 21. The 10th-year tight end out of North Carolina. What, Misty? They live in Los Angeles? Boy, they really have to go out of their way to pick her up here in Nashville. Ben DeRise came up, made the tackle. The 7th-year safety out of New Mexico State. First down, Cleveland at their own 46-yard line. The Browns take over first place in the AFC Central with a win. If the Steelers lose, they are eliminated from the playoffs. On first down, Green looking. Green throws and incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Right now, the only team that's been eliminated from the playoffs is the Broncos. The Steelers can join them today if they lose. I'm sorry, the Panthers are out too. I forgot about them. Denver and Carolina both eliminated. 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Green hands off to Marion Tubbs across midfield, and Tubbs to the 40-yard line, a gain of 14. Marion Tubbs, the 6th-year back out of Florida State. And that'll be a first down for the Browns. We have the Falcons and the Bengals after this. I hope Viking Skywalker is doing well. Good to see you. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. 4 wide. Our good friend from the Orlando area, Viking Skywalker. Green rolls out, throws, and caught by Mueller to the 38, a 2-yard gain. Mike Mueller, the 7th-year tight end out of Michigan. Ivory Whiteside, the linebacker on the tackle, in his 2nd year out of Alabama A&M. 4:17 left in the first quarter. No score. The Steelers had it first. They had to punt. And now the Browns, their first drive of the game. 2nd and 8 for the Browns. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice to hear, Viking Skywalker, that you're better now that you're here. I'm sorry you had a rough day. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Hands off to Tubbs. And Marion Tubbs to the 34-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. Coming up to make the tackle, Jake Craven, the 8th-year defensive back out of Ohio State. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 for Cleveland at the Pittsburgh 34-yard line. Browns come out, 2 backs in the backfield. Green in the shotgun. Green draws back. Green looking, throws, caught by Johnson. And that's going to be Tez Johnson to the 29, a gain of 5, and that'll be a Cleveland first down. Tez Johnson, the 4th-year receiver out of Oregon. Tackle made by Ivory Whiteside, the linebacker again. But it's another Cleveland first down. The Browns have been marching down the field on this drive. 1st and 10 from the Steeler 29. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green to Tubbs. And Tubbs picks up a yard to the 28. Whiteside again on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9. Evil Dead's at a pinball tournament. He checked in briefly during the Saints game. Saints beat the Cardinals 20-3 before this. I'm sure he'll check in again. On 2nd and 9, Green hands off to Jackson this time. And that's Devin Jackson, the 3rd-year back out of Idaho. A pickup of 4 yards. James Brand, the linebacker, on the tackle. In his 8th year out of Chattanooga. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 from the 23-yard line. On 3rd down, Green in the gun. 3rd and 5, Green back. Green looking, throws, caught by Mueller, the tight end, down to the 14-yard line. Gain of 9 and a Cleveland first down. Mike Mueller with a big catch. Eldon Burns, the linebacker, on the tackle for the Steelers. And that's another Cleveland first down. This has been a long, sustained drive by the Browns. The Steelers had it first. They had to punt. And now Cleveland has marched down to the Steelers' 14-yard line. 1:50 left here in the first quarter. Long drive. Green under center on 1st and 10. Green to Devin Jackson, gets blown up in the backfield by Brand. A loss of 2 yards. James Brand in his 8th year out of Chattanooga. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Browns. And he got blown up big time. Nobody blocked him. You might want to put a hat on him. Just saying. 2nd and 12 at the Steelers' 16. Browns come out. Green under center. And somebody jumped. And I think it's on the Steelers.
Encroachment defense.
On Pittsburgh. That's on AC Verbal, the left end.
Still second down.
The rookie out of Michigan State makes a rookie mistake. And that 2nd and 12 turns into a 2nd and 7 for the Browns. Down to the Steeler 11-yard line. Indianapolis leads the division at 6-3. The Browns are a half game back at 6-4. The Colts play the 49ers later this week. On 2nd and 7, Green under center.
Let's go. Brand 38.
Green, play action. Steps up. He's going to take off. And he slides at the 4-yard line. Just shy of the first down. It'll be a gain of 6. It's where you start the slide. It's not where you end up. It'll be 13 inches from the 4-yard line. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Browns on the move. .45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Browns come out in the I formation. Green under center. Green to Tubbs, gets the first down, down to the 1-yard line before being tackled by Ivory Whiteside, the linebacker. It'll be 1st and goal for the Browns at the 1. We're down to 21 seconds left in the quarter. Let's see if they get the play off in time. For a moment there, I thought he was going to get in, but Ivory Whiteside at the last second gets a tackle. They should get the play off in time. We're down to 15 seconds. 1st and goal from the 1. Browns come out in the I. Green, play action, throws, caught, touchdown by Mueller. A 1-yard touchdown catch by Mike Mueller. And the Browns, on their opening drive, march down the field and get a touchdown to take a 6-0 lead. Beautiful drive by Cleveland. That ate up a lot of time. We'll see how many plays it was when the drive is over here after the extra point. Bruce Milton for the point after. Kick is up, and it's good. Browns lead at 7-0. A 15-play, 74-yard drive that took up almost 6.5 minutes. Great drive by Cleveland. There it is right there. 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. Browns up 7-0. I believe Eric Lasker does the kickoff duties. Yep, for the Browns, the punter. The second-year punter out of VMI. Lasker will kick off. There's the kick. Fielded at the goal line by rushing over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Out to the 24 at the end of 1. Browns lead at 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Acusure Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I call it Three Rivers Stadium. It's a much better name. At the confluence where the Allegheny and the Monongahela join to make the Ohio River, right outside the stadium. Browns lead the Steelers 7-0 as we start the second quarter. 1st and 10 Steelers from their own 24-yard line. McAvenue, the quarterback, under center. McAvenue hands off to Marshall. And Marshall out to the 24-yard line. Stud Loverboy is here. How you doing, Stud? Welcome on in. He says, let's go Steelers. If you weren't here for the first game, the Saints beat the Cardinals 20-3. The Cardinals have now lost 2 in a row after winning 8 in a row. This is our second game. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. McAvenue to Marshall around the outside. And Marshall, no gain. Coming up to make the tackle, number 39. I got to share this with Stud. It's funny. Tom Sullivan, the safety, on the tackle. Gracie got a phone call. Somebody wanted to ask her out for barbecue. Oh, a text. Okay. It was a wrong number. It was from Los Angeles. 3rd and 10 from the 24-yard line. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws deep and is picked off by Cam Wright, the linebacker. Brings it back the other way and all the way out to the 15-yard line. McAvenue throws a pick. Cameron Wright, the 6th-year linebacker out of Oregon, down to the 15-yard line. The guy that texted her was from Los Angeles. It was a wrong number text. He would have to drive really far to come pick her up. It was what? Oh, it was a lady? Oh, boy, this gets more and more interesting. Needless to say, Gracie said, nah. It was funny, though. 1st and 10, Cleveland from the 15-yard line. Let's see if they can capitalize. They're already up 7-0. If the Steelers lose, they are eliminated from postseason play. Stud thinks that's funny. I do, too. Viking Skywalker was here earlier. I don't know where he disappeared to. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Green draws back. Green throws and caught by Marsh down to the 10-yard line. A.C. Marsh, the 6th-year receiver out of Penn State. .642 and counting. Here in the first half, Cleveland up 7-0. Looking to go up by 2 scores. They come out 4 wide. Green in the gun. Green to Tubbs. And Tubbs all the way down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 9 by Marion Tubbs. Eldon Burns, the linebacker, on the tackle. Burns in his 6th year at a UNLV. But the Browns have it 1st and goal from the Steeler 1. Been a rough year for Pittsburgh. 2-8 coming in. And if they don't win this one, they're eliminated from postseason play. Everybody in tight for the Browns. Green under center. Green to Tubbs. And Tubbs only to the line of scrimmage. Ivory Whiteside comes in and makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. 5:45 and counting here in the first half. Jimmy Jam with Viking Skywalker and Stud Loverboy in the house. Evil Dead's at pinball today. In the offset eyes, 2nd and goal. Cobbs in motion. Green to Tubbs. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 1-yard touchdown run by Marion Tubbs. And the Browns go up 13-0. Both Evil Dead and Viking Skywalker took the Browns in this one. And so far, so good. Only a half game separates the Colts and the Browns at the moment. And they do play each other before the season's over. Again. Browns won the first meeting in Indianapolis earlier this season. And now, Bruce Milton for the point after. The kick is up. And it's good. It bounced through, but it's through. It hit the left upright and bounced through. Browns lead it 14-0. 5:26 left to play in the first half. Live from Acrisure Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. We have the Falcons and the Bengals after this. We'll be in Cincinnati for that one. I hope everybody's doing fine today on this Sunday. I know I'm up against the real NFL. If it wasn't an NFL Sunday, I'd have a lot more viewers right now. During the off-season on Sunday, I get a ton of viewers. Lasker will kick off. from the goal line, rushing over the 15, 20, 25. And Cody rushing out to the 29-yard line. The 6th year back out of Hawaii. First down, Pittsburgh. Down by 14, 5:22 left. McAvenue has yet to throw a completion to his own team. 0 for 3 at a pick. Not the best way to start a game. We have 5:22 left in the second quarter, and he has 0 yards passing. This just in. That's not good. Steelers come out in the offset eye. McAvenue under center.
Let's go.
McAvenue. Play action. Looking. Throws deep. Finally throws a completion to Ron Shanklin. That'll be 23 yards out to the Cleveland 48-yard line. Shanklin, the 10th year receiver out of Oregon State. First down, Steelers. On the tackle, number 32, Antonio Gibson, in his 6th year out of Nebraska. First down, Steelers. I believe that's their first down of the game. 5 minutes left in the half. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Everybody in tight. McAvenue under center.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
McAvenue to Marshall, and Mike Marshall across the 40, and Marshall down to the 33-yard line. A 15-yard gain by Mike Marshall, the 5th year back out of California, Berkeley, the Golden Bears. And that'll be another Steeler first down. Lord West is in the house. We haven't seen him in a long time. How you doing there, Lordy West? Welcome back to Jammin' Sports. Oh, he's still on the Redskins. He's still there. Redskins haven't played this week yet. We'll see them later. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. Throws and caught by Roper. Brent Roper to the 32. Only a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Actually, I think the Redskins have a bye this week. No, they play the Giants. I'm sorry. Redskins play the Giants the final game of this week. Oh, yeah, he'll play. No, he doesn't play today. We won't get to that game until probably Wednesday. Tuesday at the earliest. We have games ahead of it. That's the Monday night game, the Giants and the Redskins. It'll be the final game of the week. 2nd and 9 from the 32-yard line. How about that Andrew Hagan guy? McAvenue hands off to Marshall. Marshall picks up a yard to the 31-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8. Cam Wright on the tackle for the Browns. Where has Lord West been hiding these last couple of months? We haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. 3rd and 8. 5 wide for the Steelers. Empty backfield. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws. Caught by Roper. And Brent Roper down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. The 5th year tight end out of Utah. And that's a first down for the Steelers. Cam Wright, the linebacker, on the tackle again. We have the Falcons and the Bengals after this. We'll be in Cincinnati for that one. Earlier today, the Saints upset the Cardinals 20-3. Cardinals dropped to 8-3. The Saints are now 5-6. 1st and 10 from the 12. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue drops back, throws outside, caught by Kenneth Berry, the tight end. Berry down to the 7, a 5-yard gain. On the tackle there, the safety, Tom Sullivan, in his 2nd year out of Miami. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 7-yard line. Browns lead it 14-0 here late in the second quarter. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. McAvenue under center, everybody in tight. 2nd and 5. McAvenue to Marshall. Marshall gets nailed for no gain. Tackle made by Derwin Grady, the third-year defensive back out of Cal Berkeley. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Steelers. Probably the last play before the 2-minute warning. Unless they score, you never know. 3rd and 5, McAvenue under center. Drops back, throws near side, caught by Hayes. Down to the 5, Fernando Hayes. That's going to bring up 4th and 3, just a 2-yard gain. And that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning. Well, the clock stopped. I think we have an injury timeout. That's what happened. It'll be 4th down for the Steelers. Fernando Hayes, the third-year receiver out of the University of Pittsburgh. So he played his college right here. Zach Miller, the rookie kicker out of UNLV, will come on. This will be a 22-yard field goal attempt to get the Steelers on the board. As it's 4th and 3 from the 5-yard line. Miller from 22. Snap, they fake it. Miller tries to throw a pass and he gets sacked. The Browns read it beautifully. Raphael Bell comes in and gets the sack. The Steelers try a little trickery. It doesn't work. And the Steelers come up empty. And the Browns continue to lead it by a score of 14-0. So Cleveland will take over with 2:01 left. We'll have the 2-minute warning after this play. The Browns still have 3 timeouts. Cleveland looking to score again before halftime. So the Steelers come up empty. I would have taken the field goal. Green in the shotgun. 2 backs back there with him. On 1st and 10. Hands off to Tubbs. And Tubbs makes a move and gets out to the 20-yard line, a gain of 6. 2-minute warning. Browns up 14-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Acrisure Stadium, right on the banks of the Ohio, where it is where the Monongahela and the Allegheny join to make the Ohio River. The confluence. 2nd and 3 from the 20-yard line for the Browns. Green under center. Green drops back. Green looking. Throws near side. Caught by Walker. Miles Walker picks up the first down. Escapes down the sideline. One man to beat. He's got the angle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. 55 yards to Miles Walker. Touchdown saving tackle by Donovan Hawkins. Walker, the 6th-year receiver out of Alabama. 55 yards down to the Pittsburgh 25-yard line. Hawkins on the tackle in his 5th year out of Stanford. Davis has joined us. Welcome in, Sports Davis. If you missed our earlier game, the Saints beat the Cardinals 20-3. This is the second game of our triple header. Browns lead it 14-0. Yep, in real life, I know. And our third game is the Bengals hosting the Falcons. That'll be after this. Yeah, well, they're a bad team this year. How about the Titans? Did the Titans lose? I love it when the Titans lose. Yep, there you go. Titans are bad. They're beyond bad. 1st and 10, Cleveland. They have 4 receivers set wide. Green in the shotgun. Yeah, Patriots in first place. Green draws back, looking, and Green gets sacked back at the 30-yard line. A loss of 5. Sack made by Jamarcus Valentine, the rookie out of UNLV. Browns lead it 14-0 here late in the second quarter. Pittsburgh will be eliminated from the playoffs if they lose today. They'll be mathematically eliminated. Yeah, the Colts are having a great season so far, I've noticed. 2nd and 15 for the Browns, back at the Steeler 30. Green in the shotgun. A back on either side. Green drops back. Green throws and caught by Marsh, A.C. Marsh, down to the 16-yard line, a gain of 14. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Marsh in his 6th year out of Penn State. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Cleveland. Jake Craven on the tackle for the Steelers. In real life, the Cards had a bye. In my NFL, the Cards lost to the Saints earlier. Cleveland takes a timeout. Yep, it's working again. The far superior game. 3rd and 1 from the 16-yard line. Browns have 1 timeout remaining here in the first half. Looking to make it a 3-possession game. 3rd and 1 from the Steelers 16. Green in the gun. 3rd and 1. Takes the snap. Green looking, throws, caught by Walker. No, he couldn't hold on. It was broken up by the linebacker, Ivory Whiteside. It'll be 4th down. Cleveland will try a field goal. The field goal will still make it a 3-score game. Bruce Milton in his 3rd year out of Colorado State. This will be from 33 yards. Snap, kick is up. And he missed it. It hit the upright. It's no good. It hit the left upright. He doinked it. And the Browns come up empty. It remains a 14-0 ball game. Wow. Well, let's see if the Steelers can capitalize. Cleveland will get the second half kickoff. So if Pittsburgh wants to close the gap, they need to do it right now. The Steelers should have all 3 of their timeouts. They do, with 53 seconds left. Pittsburgh will start from their own 23-yard line. Their offense has done next to nothing so far. Let's see what they can do. See if they get a score before halftime. McAvenue in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Marshall in motion, empty backfield now. McAvenue drops back, throws, and boy, that was a bad pass. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking for Brent Roper. Exchanging pleasantries there with Cam Wright. 50 seconds left in the half. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 23. Steelers come out 5 wide this time, empty backfield. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. Looking, throws, caught by Berry. Kenneth Berry out to the 29. A gain of 7. The Steelers take a timeout with 46 seconds left in the half. They have 2 timeouts remaining. On a beautiful afternoon here in Pittsburgh, week 11. The Browns at 6-4, the Steelers at 2-8. Steelers will be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs if they lose today. The Browns, if they win, they jump into first in the AFC Central by a half game over the Indianapolis Colts. Actually, it's about right. 3rd and 3 from the 29. McAvenue in the gun. McAvenue looking. Sets up a screen pass to Marshall. Down the sideline, Mike Marshall out of bounds at the 46. A gain of 17 yards to Mike Marshall. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock. 40 seconds left here in the first half. Coming over to make the tackle, number 28, David Williamson. And number 39, that's Tom Sullivan. They really do. They need 7 badly, is right. Steelers come out. 1st and 10 from their own 46. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue. A draw play to Marshall across midfield to the Cleveland 46-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. The Steelers take a timeout. They have 1 left. A good look at Acrisure Stadium there in Pittsburgh. I like to call it Three Rivers Stadium. What their old stadium used to be called. 2nd and 2 from the 46-yard line. 35 seconds left. Pittsburgh just trying to get on the board before halftime. They got close on their last drive, but they tried a fake field goal and didn't get it. On 2nd and 2, McAvenue in the gun. McAvenue, play action. Looking. He's still looking. He throws deep. Caught by Eddie Terrell down to the 15-yard line. 31 yards to Terrell. Steelers in the hurry-up. We're down to 19 seconds. McAvenue from the shotgun from the 15-yard line. McAvenue looking. McAvenue still looking. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Brett Roper couldn't hold on. He was well covered by Derwin Grady. There were 2 other Browns down there as well. 2nd and 10. And that will stop the clock with 9 seconds left in the half. Well, let's see if Pittsburgh kicks a field goal here. They still have a timeout. They can take a shot at the end zone. 9 seconds left. Yep, they're going to take a shot. 2nd and 10 from the Brown 15. 4 wide. McAvenue in the gun. Single back. McAvenue drops back, looking, throws, and caught by Roper, and they have to take the timeout. A gain of 8 down to the 7. 3 seconds left. Steelers take their final timeout in the half. This will be a 24-yard field goal attempt by Zach Miller. Get Pittsburgh on the board. This will probably be the last play of the half, all things considered. The rookie kicker out of UNLV, Miller, from 24 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. And we go to halftime. Halftime score, Cleveland 14, Pittsburgh 3. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Acrisure Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. The 6-4 Browns, the 2-8 Steelers. Browns lead it 14-3. Cleveland will get the second half kickoff, leading 14-3. It'll correct itself here in a second. There it is. Browns take over first in the AFC Central with a win, at least temporarily. If the Colts beat the 49ers later this week, they would retake over the lead. When do the Colts and the Browns play each other again? Well, first let me tell you who they play next week. Cleveland plays at Atlanta next week, and Pittsburgh will host the Raiders. Kicking off for the Steelers, Luke Washburn, the punter. From the 2-yard line, Atticus Dyer over the 20. And Dyer out to the 24-yard line, the rookie out of Michigan. When does Cleveland play Indianapolis again? It might be the last game of the season. I'm looking. In week 15, Indianapolis at Cleveland. First and 10 for the Browns from their own 24-yard line. Up 14-3. Steelers are facing elimination from the playoffs if they lose. First and 10, Green under center.
Come on, let's go.
Green pump fakes. A draw play to Tubbs. And Marion Tubbs out to the 32, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Jimmy Jam with Sports Davis. I think Stud is here. Is Stud still here? Viking Skywalker, he's still here. I know Davis is here. Evil Dead's at a pinball tournament. He gave me his picks, though. He took Cleveland in this one. Viking Skywalker also took Cleveland in this one. 2nd and 2 from the 32-yard line. Green in the shotgun.
Here we go. What?
Spencer in motion. Green hands off to Tubbs. And Tubbs trying to get outside. Gets down to the 33-yard line. Picks up a yard. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for Cleveland. On the tackle is McFadden, the linebacker. Eric McFarland, the 6th-year linebacker out of Florida International. 3rd and 1 for Cleveland. Pittsburgh really needs to get a stop here if they want to get back in this game. Davis in the house. On Madden 19, the gold standard. Green under center on 3rd down. Green hands off to Tubbs, and he's not going to get there. In fact, he may have lost a yard. Eldon Burns, the linebacker, comes in and makes the tackle. The Steeler defense gets the stop they badly needed to start this half. Cleveland up 14-3, and the Browns will have to punt. Eric Lasker will come on to punt, the 2nd-year punter out of VMI. He played for the 49ers last season. He was a free agent, went to the Cleveland Browns. Lasker gets the punt away. From the 16, Jake Craven brings it back to the 22-yard line. And that's where Pittsburgh will have it, 1st and 10. 6:22 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Don't forget, we have the Falcons and the Bengals after this. We'll head over to Cincinnati for that one. The Falcons still in the NFC playoff picture. Cincinnati still in the AFC playoff picture. Both teams for wild cards in the respective conferences. They're still alive in the playoffs, for the playoffs. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at their own 22. McAvenue in the shotgun.
Here we go. Blue landed.
McAvenue hands off to Marshall. And Mike Marshall, not much, gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10. Raphael Bell on the tackle. 3rd-year defensive back out of Vanderbilt. That last series for the Browns was a bit conservative there, Davis. I would have to agree with you. 2nd and 10. Steelers come out in the offset eye. McAvenue under center.
Here we go now.
McAvenue, play action. Watch out. He gets sacked back at the 13-yard line. A loss of 9 on the play. Sack made by number 98, J.P. Harris, the 8th-year defensive tackle out of Ohio State. And that'll bring up 3rd and 19. Yeah, you're right about that. The Steelers have not played well today. They did manage to get a field goal right before halftime, but that was it. That's it so far. 3rd and 19, back at the 13-yard line. It's hard to believe, but the Steelers won the division last season, and they got all the way to the AFC Championship before they lost to the Jets. On 3rd and 19, McAvenue looking. He's got time. He's got all day. He throws deep, and it's knocked down. Incomplete. Broken up by the linebacker, Devin Anderson, the 5th-year linebacker out of Virginia. They were looking for James Goodwin. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 19. And Pittsburgh's going to have to punt. Well, the Cardinals didn't look good earlier against the Saints, but the Cardinals have a winning record. Steelers not looking very well against the Browns here today. Luke Washburn back to punt. The rookie at Louisiana Monroe gets the punt away. From the 34-yard line, Atticus Dyer brings it out to the 41. And that's where the Browns will have it, 1st and 10. Garrett Green will come back out. His numbers on the day, 8 of 10. The Browns have kept it on the ground a lot, though. Browns are pretty much ground and pound today. 1st and 10 Cleveland. They have great field position at their own 41-yard line. 5:12 left here in the 3rd quarter. Cleveland comes out in the I formation. Green under center. Green hands off to Tubbs, and Tubbs gets nailed for no gain. James Brand, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 10. Under 5 minutes left now in the 3rd quarter. The Goodyear blimp up in the air there. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Green in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Green to Tubbs. And Tubbs back to the line of scrimmage again. It'll be 3rd and 10. Eldon Burns on the tackle that time, the linebacker. But the Steelers lately are doing a good job against the run. 3rd and 10 for the Browns now at their own 41. Browns come out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks downfield. Throws deep down the sideline. Caught by Spencer down to the 29-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain for Corey Spencer, the 10th-year tight end out of North Carolina. 1st down, Cleveland. Zach Bates, the safety, on the tackle in his 3rd year out of Washington State, but that's a Cleveland 1st down. Misty's saying goodnight at 7:09 Central. Oh, okay. Try to get Gracie to make me a chicken sandwich. 1st and 10. Everybody in tight for the Browns. Green under center. Green, play action, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Spencer, who gets 3 yards down to the 26-yard line. Jake Craven came up, made the tackle. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Browns at the Steeler 26. 3:51 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Hi, can you make me a chicken sandwich? Appreciate it. 2nd and 7 from the 26-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Green under center. Green looking. Green escapes a tackle. He's going to take off. Gets close to the marker, down to the 19-yard line. Ivory Whiteside on the tackle. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 7. And can you rinse that out, please? Can you get me some of that Hawaiian punch in there? Thank you. Appreciate it. Misty's getting me a drink, and Gracie's making me a sandwich. I'm very fortunate to have them. 3rd and inches from the 19-yard line. Green in the gun, 3rd and inches. Green hands off to Tubbs, gets the 1st down, I think. Yes, he does. Down to the 18-yard line. A 1-yard gain for Marion Tubbs. And that'll be a Cleveland first down. Browns are just forcing their will on the Steelers here today. Cleveland trying to get the season sweep on Pittsburgh. They won earlier on opening day 9-6. That was a field goal fest game. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the Steeler 18. Green under center. Single back. Hands off to Tubbs up the middle, and Marion Tubbs forcing his way down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Ground and pound for the Browns. Golly. There you go. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 10-yard line. Browns come out in the I formation. Green under center.
Here we go. What?
Green to Jackson this time. And Devin Jackson to the 9-yard line. He'll be just a gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1 as James Brand came up and made the tackle for the Steelers. Under 2 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Browns up 14-3. Trying to punch another one in. Thank you, Misty. She brought me some Hawaiian punch. What? I thought it was raining already. Oh, okay. 3rd and 1. Thank you, Gracie. Thank you so much. She brought me a chicken sandwich. 3rd and 1. Green to Jackson. And Jackson's going to lose a yard back to the 10. Stud Loverboy is back. We told them all about your text. Somebody was trying to ask you out from Los Angeles. They sent a wrong number. That's funny. That's hilarious. She's showing me. 4th and 1 for the Browns. Bruce Milton from 27 yards to put the Browns up by 14. The kick is up, and it's good. Browns lead at 17-3. 1:10 left here in the 3rd quarter. Live from Acrisure Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
Say hi, Stud. Just say hi, Stud. That's his name. Just say hi, Stud. Why are you so embarrassed? They can't see you. Just say hi, Stud.
Hi.
There you go. That's all you're going to get, Stud. Hi. Even though she asked about you. I told her you're from Austin, Texas. You're an electrician. You make good money. You work out. Oh, she can call me Chris. Oh, you're on a first name basis now. There's the kickoff by Lasker. From the 6, rushing brings it back over the 20-25. Out to the 29-yard line. Pittsburgh will take over. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. McAvenue comes back out. Tell you what, Gracie, give him your number. He'll text you. If you want. She just slapped me. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh from the 29-yard line. Steelers come out 5 wide, empty backfield. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue drops back. Throws near side, caught by Shanklin. And Ron Shanklin out to the 35-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. We're down to 50 seconds left. Cam Wright on the tackle. Second and 4 for the Steelers at their own 35. 4 wide. McAvenue under center. McAvenue hands off to Marshall, and Mike Marshall to the 30 or to the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Cam Wright on the tackle again for the Browns. This might be the last play of the third quarter. 3rd and 3 for the Steelers at their own 36, down by 14. 4 wide for Pittsburgh. Back to throw is McAvenue. And it's caught by James Goodwin out to the 49 at the end of 3. Browns lead at 17-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Acrisure Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We go to the fourth quarter. Browns lead the Steelers 17-3. To answer your question, Stud, she plays Wizard 101 a lot online. First and 10, Pittsburgh at their own 49-yard line. Steelers come out. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue hands off to Marshall up the middle, and Mike Marshall to the 41-yard line. They cross midfield, a gain of 10, and that'll be a Steeler first down. Pittsburgh trying to make it a one-possession game. First and 10, Pittsburgh at the Cleveland 41. Steelers on the move. McAvenue in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 319.
McAvenue drops back, throws, and caught by Eddie Terrell down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11. Another Steeler first down. Well, she plays on the Xbox. She's got an Xbox. She has an Xbox and a PS5. She plays Wizard 101 on her PC and on the Xbox. First and 10, Pittsburgh from the Cleveland 30. Everybody in tight. McAvenue under center. McAvenue drops back. Looking, throws near side and knocked down by Cam Wright. Incomplete. They were looking for Brent Roper, the tight end. It'll be 2nd and 10. I'm trying to eat a sandwich and call the game at the same time. It's kind of difficult. All right. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. 4 wide for the Steelers. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. Throws near side. Caught by Marshall. He's going to be hit behind the line. A loss of 3 yards. Coming in to make the tackle, number 33, Connor Anderson, the fourth-year defensive back out of North Carolina. That'll bring up 3rd and 13 for the Steelers. There you go. Stud's good at multitasking, I guess. Third and 13. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue back. Looking. Rolls out. Throws. And it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Cam Wright, the linebacker. He almost had his second interception of the game. That'll bring up 4th down for the Steelers. This would be a 50-yard field goal. They're down by 14, though. They might want to go for it. At this point in the game, if you're Pittsburgh, you might want to go for it. They're going to go for it on 4th and 13. They kind of have to. 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun. 4th down. McAvenue back. Throws down the middle. Wide open. Brent Roper. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On 4th and 13, a 33-yard touchdown catch by Brent Roper, the 5th-year tight end out of Utah. And the Steelers make it a one-possession game. Pittsburgh back in it. And now Zach Miller for the extra point. The kick is up. And it's good. It's now 17-10 in favor of the Browns. There's still time left. 6:16 to play. Wow, indeed, Davis. That was a nice drive by the Steelers. Now it's up to the Steeler defense. Can they get a stop? If Pittsburgh loses, they're eliminated from the playoffs. The Broncos and the Panthers are also eliminated already. There's the kickoff by Washburn from the 3-yard line. Tez Johnson over the 25. And Johnson brings it back out to the 29-yard line. 6:11 left. Browns with the football. Garrett Green comes back out. Second-year quarterback out of West Virginia. Can the Browns eat up some time, or will the Steelers get a stop? Everybody in tight for the Browns on 1st and 10. Green under center. Green to Tubbs, and Marion Tubbs breaks through out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 6, make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Well, college football 26 is actually pretty good. Mad 26 is a piece of crap. Second and 5 for the Browns. They're at their own 34-yard line. Browns come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Green in the shotgun. Green drops back. Green throws deep. Wide open, Corey Spencer down the middle. All the way down to the 22-yard line. $54 yards to Corey Spencer. I was adding it up real quick. The tight end in his 10th year out of North Carolina there, Davis. That's your boy right there, your Tar Heel. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the 22 of the Steelers. 5:15 and counting. 4 wide, Green in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Green hands off to Tubbs. And Tubbs to the 13-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Ivory Whiteside on the tackle. Cleveland trying to make it a 2-score game again. Trying to put this one out of reach. A nice drive so far by the Browns to answer the Steeler touchdown. Clock is moving. 4:45 and counting. 2nd and 1 from the Steeler 13-yard line. Green under center. Hands off to Tubbs. Gets the first down. 3 yards to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal from the 10. He's on the wrong team. Ivory Whiteside on the tackle once again. But that's going to be a Cleveland first down. 1st and goal from the Steeler 10. Just inside the 10. In the I formation, Green under center. Green to Jackson. And Devin Jackson to the 9-yard line. Picks up a yard before being leveled there by Eldon Burns, the linebacker. Down to 4 minutes left. 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. Browns come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Green in the shotgun. Green drops back. Green rolls out. Green throws. Caught by Dyer. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 9-yard touchdown catch by Atticus Dyer, the rookie out of Michigan. And the Browns go back up by 2 scores, 23-10. And it looks like Cleveland's going to be 7-4, and Pittsburgh's going to drop to 2-9. And Pittsburgh is going to be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs unless they get a miracle finisher. Bruce Milton for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Browns up 24-10, 3:42 left. We'll have the Falcons and the Bengals up next. We'll head over to Cincinnati. 2 teams still alive in their respective playoff races. Jimmy Jam with Sports Davis. Stud Lover Boys in the house. Eric Lasker will kick off for the Cleveland Browns. Up by 14 on the Steelers here. Lasker to kick. It'll be fielded about a yard deep by Jake Craven over the 20. And Craven out to the 24-yard line. First and 10 for the Steelers. McAvenue comes back out to lead the offense. Well, what can Pittsburgh do here? They're going to have to score quickly with 3:38 left if they're going to get back in this game. 4 wide, McAvenue in the shotgun, first and 10. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws. Caught by Shanklin. And Shanklin out to the 41-yard line, a gain of 17 to Ron Shanklin. First down, Pittsburgh. Clock is still moving. Tackle made on the sideline by Derwin Grady, the defensive back. .3:17 and counting. First and 10, Pittsburgh. At their own 41, McAvenue in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. McAvenue drops back. McAvenue throws deep downfield, going for it all, and he overthrows everybody. He was looking for Eddie Terrell. He was well covered by Raphael Bell. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Terrell looking for a flag, but Bell had position inside. If you're going to call pass interference, you would call that on Terrell running through Bell. Bell had position. 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. Everybody in tight. McAvenue in the shotgun. Down to 3 minutes left. McAvenue looking. Throws downfield and incomplete. Shanklin can't hold on. It was knocked away by Sullivan, Tom Sullivan, the safety, in his 2nd year out of Miami. Nice play by Sullivan. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Steelers now. Yeah, Sullivan poked it out of there. 2:57 left. 3rd and 10, Pittsburgh. Steelers come out 5 wide, empty backfield. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue drops back, throws, caught by Roper, out to the 47. A gain of 12, and that'll be a Steeler first down into Browns territory. 2:45 and counting. Tackle made by Derwin Grady. the defensive back. First and 10. Steelers come out 4 wide. McAvenue in the shotgun.
Let's go.
2.5 minutes left. McAvenue back. McAvenue throws near side. Caught by Marshall. He gets blown up right away. Marshall picks up 2 to the 45. Tackle made by David Williamson, the safety, in his 7th year out of Georgia State, or Georgia Tech, excuse me. It was a big hit. Stud Loverboy loves those big hits. Right here. Bang! I felt that all the way up here. And they're in Pittsburgh, and I'm in Nashville, and I felt that. 2nd and 8 from the 45. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Probably after this play. Steelers at the Cleveland 45-yard line.
Here we go. 319.
And they do not get the playoff in time. Browns up 24-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Acrisure Stadium. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Browns at 6-4, the Steelers at 2-8. Steelers facing elimination from the playoffs if they don't win this game. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 45. McAvenue in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39.
McAvenue hands off to Marshall, and Mike Marshall gets thrown down at the 40-yard line.
Leopard.
A gain of 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Pittsburgh in the hurry up. McAvenue drops back to throw. Looks downfield, steps up, throws deep. He's got a man wide open. James Goodwin down to the 17-yard line, a gain of 23. Goodwin in his 5th year out of the University of Washington. Sullivan comes up and makes the tackle, but that's a big gain, 23 yards. And the Steelers are down to the Cleveland 17-yard line. If Pittsburgh scores a touchdown, you know what's coming. The onside kick. Both teams still with 3 timeouts. 1:41 left. Cleveland up by 14. McAvenue in the shotgun. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
McAvenue hands off to Marshall up the gut. And Mike Marshall, oh, it's a face mask. He got the first down and tack on half the distance to the goal line. As Cam Wright
Personal foul. Face mask.
slung him down by the face mask. Can't do that. That'll be half the distance to the goal line. And the Steelers have it at the 3. 1st and goal.
First down.
With 1:37 left, that will stop the clock. The penalty stops the clock. First and goal. Here we go. The Steelers need to score quickly. McAvenue in the shotgun. Single back. McAvenue looking. McAvenue throws to the end zone. It's knocked down. Batted away by Kerry Randolph, the 8th-year linebacker out of Ole Miss. Nice play by Randolph. They were looking for Eddie Terrell. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 1:32 left. Boy, he got some hops. He got up there. When you figure they're wearing about 20 pounds worth of pads, he still got up there. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. McAvenue in the shotgun. McAvenue looking. Throws inside to Price. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darian Price, the 3rd-year receiver out of Oregon. A 3-yard touchdown catch. It's now 24-16. Steelers make it a 1-possession game. The extra point will make it a 7-point game. And you know what's coming up next. Zach Miller for the point after. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Browns lead it 24-17 with 1:29 left. The Steelers will kick the onside kick now. They really have no other choice. If the Steelers recover this, watch out. Garrett Green warming up on the sideline. Luke Washburn will kick off. He's the punter. He does the kickoff duties. Here we go, the old onside kick. Washburn lines it up. There's the kick, and it's recovered by Tez Johnson for the Browns at the Steeler 42-yard line. Pittsburgh still has 3 timeouts. If they can force a 3 and out, they would get the ball back with one more shot. All the Browns need to do is get close and kick a field goal and put this one away. So Garrett Green will lead the Cleveland offense. Falcons-Bengals up next. We'll be in Cincinnati for that one. We hope you join us for that. 1st and 10. Green under center. Green hands off to Marion Tubbs. And Tubbs to the 39, a gain of 3. The Steelers take a timeout, make it a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. 1:24 left. If the Browns can manage a field goal, they'll make it a 2-score game again. Browns up 24-17. Steelers facing elimination here. Of course, Pittsburgh will still have 5 more games of the regular season left, but they would have no chance of making the playoffs. Yeah, it's been cooler here, Stud. It's been down in the 30s at night. 2nd and 8 from the 39 in the offset eye. Green under center. Green to Tubbs, gets outside, and Marion Tubbs picks up the 1st down. That's huge. All the way down to the 27-yard line, a gain of 12. Pittsburgh takes a timeout. They only have 1 left. And that should do it for the Browns. That should put this one away. Pittsburgh only has 1 timeout left. The Steelers are going to drop to 2 and 9. They're going to be eliminated from the playoffs. And the Browns are going to go to 7 and 4. They'll have a 1-game lead on the Colts. And the Colts play later this week. 1st and 10. In the victory formation, Green takes a knee. The Steelers take a timeout. And that's Pittsburgh's final timeout. Browns can just kind of run out the clock now. Pittsburgh can no longer stop the clock. Cleveland may still kick a field goal here if they're forced into 4th down. In the victory formation once again, Green will take a knee. Now, if this ticks under 40 seconds, and it should. I'm looking at the difference between the play clock and the game clock. This could be the final snap of the game. In the victory formation, Green takes a knee. And the Browns, they don't have to kick the field goal if they don't want to. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't. It could be blocked and returned. Let's see if the Browns just run out the clock. It's ill-advised, but they're going to try a field goal. This will be from 48 yards. Nope, they don't. They let the clock run out. Your final score, Cleveland 24, Pittsburgh 17. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Falcons-Bengals up next. We'll see you then.